In a time long forgotten, nestled between towering mountains and deep, enchanted forests, there was a kingdom called Aurelia. This was not just any kingdom, it was a place where magic thrived, and every stone, tree, and river held a secret waiting to be discovered. Aurelia was ruled by King Alaric, a wise and just leader, beloved by his people. He had a daughter named Princess Alara, who was as curious as she was brave. From a young age, Alara was captivated by the stories of old, tales of hidden treasures, ancient spells, and creatures that roamed the forests at night. But the story that intrigued her the most was that of the lost kingdom of Aurelia. According to legend, Aurelia was once part of a larger kingdom, a realm that stretched far beyond the mountains. But one day, a great calamity struck. The skies darkened, the earth shook, and the kingdom was torn apart. Half of it vanished, lost to the mists of time, never to be seen again. Some said it was the work of a powerful sorcerer. Others believed it was the gods' punishment for the people's hubris. As Alara grew older, her desire to find the lost kingdom became stronger. She spent hours in the royal library, poring over ancient texts, searching for clues that might lead her to the forgotten land. But no matter how much she studied, the kingdom remained elusive, hidden in the shadows of history. One day, as Alara was exploring the depths of the library, she stumbled upon a hidden door. Behind it was a small, dusty room filled with scrolls and maps. Among them, she found a map that seemed different from the others. It was old, with faded ink and frayed edges, but what caught her eye was the title written in ancient script, The Path to Aurelia. Heart pounding, Alara unrolled the map. It showed a route leading through the mountains, into the heart of the enchanted forest, and beyond to a place marked only by a symbol, a circle with an eye in the center. She knew this was it. This was the key to finding the lost kingdom. Without hesitation, Alara decided to embark on a journey to uncover the truth. She knew the path would be dangerous, but her determination outweighed her fear. She packed her belongings, taking only what was necessary: a sword, a bow and arrows, provisions for the journey, and the map. She bid farewell to her father, promising to return with the secrets of the lost kingdom. Alara's journey was fraught with peril. She crossed treacherous mountain passes, where the winds howled like wolves and the snow blinded her sight. She ventured into the enchanted forest, where the trees whispered secrets and shadows danced in the corners of her vision. But she pressed on, driven by the knowledge that she was getting closer to her goal. As she followed the map deeper into the forest, she began to notice strange things. The air grew thicker, charged with a magical energy that made her skin tingle. The animals she encountered seemed different, larger, more intelligent, with eyes that gleamed with an otherworldly light. It was as if she had crossed into a place where the line between the real and the magical blurred. One evening, as Alara made camp by a small stream, she heard a rustling in the bushes. She reached for her sword, ready to defend herself, but what emerged from the undergrowth was not a threat. It was a fox, but unlike any she had seen before. Its fur shimmered with a silver hue, and its eyes glowed with a soft, golden light. The fox approached her cautiously, and to Alara's surprise, it spoke. "Princess Alara," it said in a voice that was both soothing and commanding, "I have been sent to guide you." Alara, though taken aback, knew better than to question the magic of the forest. She nodded and listened as the fox explained that the path she sought was not just a physical journey, but a test of her spirit. The lost kingdom can only be found by one who is pure of heart and strong of will, the fox said. The challenges you have faced so far were just the beginning. With the fox as her guide, Alara continued her journey. They crossed rivers where the water flowed like liquid silver, climbed trees that reached the sky, and walked through valleys where the flowers sang songs of old. Along the way, Alara was tested in ways she had never imagined. She faced her deepest fears, confronted her own doubts, and learned to trust in herself and the magic that surrounded her. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, they reached the place marked on the map. It was a clearing in the forest, bathed in a soft, ethereal light. In the center of the clearing was a stone altar, and on it rested an ancient artifact, a crown, crafted from gold and encrusted with jewels that sparkled like stars. "This is the crown of Aurelia," the fox said. "It is the key to the lost kingdom." Alara approached the altar, her heart racing. She reached out to take the crown, but as her fingers brushed the metal, she was engulfed in a blinding light. When the light faded, she found herself standing not in the forest, but in a grand hall, filled with the echoes of 1,000 voices. She was in the Lost Kingdom. The hall was vast, its walls adorned with tapestries that told the story of Aurelia's fall. At the far end stood a throne, and seated upon it was a figure cloaked in shadow. As Alara approached, the figure spoke. "Welcome, Princess Alara," it said, its voice resonating with power. "You have found the Lost Kingdom, but your journey is not yet over. The kingdom has been waiting for someone like you, someone who can restore its former glory." Alara realized then that the figure was not a person, but a manifestation of the kingdom itself, a guardian, waiting for the rightful heir to claim the throne. She knew what she had to do. She placed the crown on her head, and as she did, the hall was filled with a brilliant light. The shadows receded, the walls of the hall shifted, and Alara found herself standing in a transformed kingdom. The lost half of Aurelia had been restored, its people returned, and the magic that had been dormant for so long was once again alive. Alara was crowned Queen of Aurelia, the kingdom now whole once more. She ruled with the wisdom she had gained from her journey, and under her reign, Aurelia flourished as never before. But the story of the Lost Kingdom did not end there. For Alara knew that the true power of Aurelia lay not in its magic, but in its people and the strength of their hearts. And so, she vowed to lead with compassion, courage, and the knowledge that sometimes the greatest treasures are those that can only be found by those willing to look beyond the surface. And so, the kingdom of Aurelia lived on, its story passed down through the ages, a tale of adventure, mystery, and the magic that lies within us all.